what I also wanted to pick up on there in that last little slide was now we've sort of familiar with the measurements and stuff. Getting back to this spreadsheet window, the whole way through this I've left pretty much all the default columns on, but let's put an area in there just for demonstration, no matter what it is. As I explained before, the width and height column will give you the width and the height as drawn of an area shape. A length tool is a length tool, so this default length, you would think you would always need to have it switched on to get the benefit of it, but bear in mind we've got measurement as a default column. So if you notice, it's all the measurements of anything that's measured, and because you know plinth perimeter is a length tool, you only really need to know the output of it, and because you know the half B wall perimeters is an area measurement, you only need to know the output of the area squared. So you can, once you're familiar with Bluebeam, just go ahead and get rid of all those columns, and even though you've got a length tool, as long as you leave measurement in there, you'll have the measurement. I don't know what's picking up that -3. It must have been something I've inadvertently put in. So ignore that. But you can see now when you export, we've got the barest minimum columns that we require to have to manipulate once we get into the spreadsheet window. So let's export that. So you can see how that performs. So you've got the barest minimum columns there now that you need. And to refine that even further, let's just go back in. If you want to move these columns around, you can, so the outputs change. Say if you're doing it in the spreadsheet. As you export, you can turn some of these columns off, so you don't get all the output. Again, it's less to manipulate once you're into the spreadsheet window. I need to close something there. Sorry, I didn't close that before. CSV summary. I've turned that off. Just left it at markups. Kept the columns to a minimum. And now you see we've got quite a slick, slimmed down results, basically. Right. And you just go on to manipulate your bills, because everybody does it differently. There's no template or prescribed format, although I am going to show you how I do things, as I explained, when you get lots and lots of the same bills on separate tabs and you need to get a summary page. But what you need to be mindful of is that all the descriptions and all the rates, etc., from page to page are all uniform and the same. So we'll come on to that in the next video.